Welcome back. At the end of the 19th century, the territorial expansion of the United States across the continent came to an end. New existential threats for the fast-growing American nation could only come from abroad. Theodore Roosevelt knew this and sought to promote an international police power that could prevent other nations' chronic wrongdoing. As he said in 1904, chronic wrongdoing, or an impotence which results in a general loosening of the ties of civilized society, may in America, as elsewhere, ultimately require intervention by some civilized nation, and in the Western Hemisphere, the adherence of the United States to the Monroe Doctrine may force the United States, however reluctantly, in flagrant cases of such wrongdoing or impotence, to the exercise of an international police power. This was the essence of his famous corollary to the Monroe Doctrine. His main aim was to secure the Western Hemisphere from two international threats: a possible Japanese expansion, which had to be prevented, and the remains of European colonialism, which had to be fought by any means, including by waging war. This happened in the case of the Cuban War of 1898 against Spain, which TR fought as a protagonist with his own battalion, the famous Rough Riders. But which tools did TR use to promote his idea of security? In his 1882 book, The Naval War of 1812, TR declared that an efficient navy was a precondition for keeping the nation safe. As he said some years later, preparedness against war must be based upon efficiency and justice in the handling of ourselves in time of peace. So the greatest threats would come across the sea, and therefore to both survive and claim its space among the modern nations, the United States had to invest resources in building a strong navy. From this position, the building of a canal in Panama to connect the two oceanic shores of the United States was crucial, and TR invested his prestige and reputation to make this possible. Finally, TR understood that nations, particularly the great powers, are inclined to compete with each other. In order to maintain security, it was essential to find ways to settle international controversies in a peaceful way. To do so, TR promoted the cause of international law and arbitration. He directly intervened to mediate between Russia and Japan to end their war in 1905. For this he won the Nobel Peace Prize, becoming the first US president to receive such international recognition. He then sponsored the Second Peace Conference in The Hague in 1908, in a search for a more stable system of international peacemaking. During World War I, TR called for the United States to intervene in order to defeat Germany and bring stability to Europe. By taking this position, he once again emphasized that the power of the United States was vital for maintaining world order and a peaceful international system. So to conclude, we can say that TR's idea of security was based on three main elements: sea power, international intervention, and conflict mediation.